You hit my car with a rock, $1,500 worth of damage to it, you're paying for it. I don't care if I got to come out of your welfare check, I'm going to get my money. Do you know that she walks her kids to the bus? No, she walks her kids to school every morning now. I see her walking her kids every morning to school. And not only that, I don't even see them boys running through the neighborhood wild no more. Those boys was wilding out.
Because you know why? And the person told me this. He said, and it was crazy. He said, if you actually be a person up, he said, yeah, they scared. You might actually fear. You might actually be lucky enough to fear them from actually want to take their ass from them again. He said, but if you actually take a person to court and take their paper, the one thing people don't definitely want to lose. People can deal with taking an ass. They cannot deal with losing their money.
Especially when you go to civil court, because now you have a legal judgment. There's a legal judgment, and now there is repercussions, and now you know that it can happen again. It can happen again. So then you have to truly manage those kids.
Or them kids can go home and get the crap beat out of them every goddamn day. You know what I mean? So that is a tool and a solution that I would use.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, but it's not the only solution.
Okay.
Because there's a flip side to that too.
What's the flip side?
The flip side of that is I've heard situations, I've watched kids go out and get in trouble, and I felt guilty because I went back and told them, because that parent took them back in the house and abused the hell out of them, beat the shit out of them.
All right, so what are you supposed to do? This wasn't the first time these kids were throwing rocks. And
I'm not really talking about this particular incident.
I'm
just talking about
in general.
But I'm just talking about that not being. But you can't stop there. That can't be the end all solution to that problem, because there are other things you got.
Right, but you have to communicate with the parents. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and
communicate with the child.
I'm not right. Exactly. I'm not, because anything can come out of that.
No doubt about
anything.
That. I mean, I don't even question that. No doubt about that.
And even after that situation, I got my neighbor and we went back around to the house and we asked her if we could speak to her kids, because they were the only Section 8 house on our block.
Okay.
All right. And we all keep our neighborhood clean, and we explained that to them. We sat there and we talked to them. Me and my neighbor, another man retired.
What Section 8 got to do with this?
They were the only Section 8 house on the block.
So
they was the only ones. They was the only ones running rough shot through the neighborhood.
Yeah, but Section 8 kids ain't the only ones that do that.
I know that, but they got them on videotape.
So you shouldn't even say that's the only. You shouldn't even specify that there were Section 8.
They were.
But you shouldn't have specified that. Because you can find just as many kids in big homes. I got two legislators that I'm talking to right now where I want to put some rules in where certain neighborhoods you can't Section 8 houses, man. I'm sorry. If the majority of the neighborhood, if it's 80% ownership on a block, you should not be able to Section 8 house.
You know why? Because what happens is now what you actually are doing is creating a classism and actually pushing people to certain neighborhoods. Which will
well, if you ask me, get rid of Section 8 completely anyway.
And then what?
and then what?
Agree with that.
Then what?
You have an alternative?
Yeah. You know what? If you're physically disabled, we got you. If you're physically disabled or mentally incapacitated, Section 8. But if you can breathe, walk straight, chew bubble gum at the same time, go get 2 jobs.
See, so
I'm sorry. Go get 2 jobs. You know what, Ed? No. Let me finish. If you have ownership in something, it is not. You will take care. If you working, even if you don't own that property, but that's a roof over your head because you're working 2 jobs to pay that bill.
Look,
you have buy-in.
I don't disagree with the buy-in part. But what I'm saying is that implies that implies that implies that the opportunity is there. It's always there.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
The opportunity is not always
You
there.
make it. You fight for it.
You do that, but everybody don't. Even people that fight their whole life don't always get what they look for.
And you know what?
You got people out here now, man, that work 2-3 jobs and still can't afford stuff. You know what I mean? So you just imply. I understand exactly what you're saying. I don't disagree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying is the picture is bigger than that, and it's not.
As long as we keep making that picture that big, it's going to be too big to solve. It's going to always be too big to solve. It's not that big.
The Soul's point, if you go to Oakmont, Oakmont right now, back in the day when we were growing up, it was 100% ownership. Everybody in Oakmont owned their house.
And the neighborhood was beautiful. Neighborhood was beautiful.
Neighborhood was beautiful. Dunleavy was the same way. Yeah. You go to Oakmont now, 75% of the houses in Oakmont are Section 8. There's a girl across the street from my mom. She quit her job so she could get more money.
Yep.
You're going to have people that do stuff like that.
She has 6 kids. And you know what she told my mom and her neighbor when my mom and them got on her for having her kids run across the street? I'm gonna have another one because they're gonna give me more money anyway.
You know what, man? But look, let me tell you, cases like, look, hold on. For every case like that, in every situation you say, I can show you somebody who used the system the right way.
My mom used the situation the right way. So I know that.
Hold on.
I agree.
First of all, we're gonna have conversations. Like I said, each person got to be able to finish.
All right, but we can interject. We can interject.
Let me finish my statement.
Judge Judy.
Because I was going to your mom, and I was going to my mom. So to paint this with a broad brush like that is just wrong.
You have to.
You can't paint with a broad brush.
We got it. Because
if you paint with that broad brush, your mother wouldn't have
but there's always you can always put systems in place to those who want to help themselves, but you put a time limit on it. Most of these folks get on it, man, they get stuck on it for their whole life. It's generational.
It'd be like, so I ain't finished my point. But the point is, now that she's on Section 8, she does not take care of that house. The grass is high. I mean, there's stuff all over the place. Even the uncle that lives across the street be laying around. You know why? Because she told my mom, it ain't mine, I don't care.
I've seen that and I've heard that.
It ain't mine, I don't care.
Yes.
And in cases like that,
I'm on the list, so I can move out and I go somewhere else. But if it's not like people with my mom and the neighbor and the uncle getting on her saying, yo, you need to clean up, you need to do this, putting some onus and responsibility on her outside of what she's already seen, she wouldn't cut the grass. She wouldn't pick up the trash.
Now this is what I'll say to your point. Cases like that need to be handled exactly the way you said. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Get them off the system.
I agree.
Get out there, fend for yourself. Because you've had this opportunity.
Well, let me ask you this,
that we gave you.
Let me ask you this question. How long should somebody be on?
I can't determine that. I don't know enough about all of it.
How long should somebody be on this? How long should taxpayers be paying somebody's rent, food, and other incidentals? How long?
They need to get that donation.
Hold on. This is what I said.
How long?
Let me finish.
As long as they need it.
For just as long as they paying corporate welfare.
Just exactly. That's where I was going to go with it.
For just as long as
no,
you're going to put those time limits on people, and you put those same time limits on corporations.
But basically what you're doing is you're indenturizing those folks who get stuck on subsidized income.
Like they do with corporations.
Well, corporations get indenturized in those same things.
But now you're talking about billions compared to scraps? What? That's back to eating chitlins and hog maws, man.
Hold on, wait.
That's back to eating chitlins and hog maws.
Which one is scraps and which one is billions?
Which one?
The corporate is getting billions, man.
Okay. So
listen, but you're not. But allowing somebody to stay on welfare, you're not making their mind work.
Can I show you?
So you're not making their mind work, man. They walking around mummies, man.
Can I say
You know the whole system is fucked, right? Like the entire system is a big cycle that's broken.
No, can I say one thing?
Let me finish this point.
Basically, what you're trying to say is, in a scenario, you're saying that we got a big old plate. You got big old ham over here. You got a mound of macaroni and cheese. You got vegetables, but you want to say these two corn, a little bit of corn, and some vegetables is what's making me fat. That's the problem. Remember, but all this other stuff can stay here.
Remember
that's what you're saying.
Remember when I first started off saying that we can interject bullshit into anything?
It's not bullshit.
Well, let me ask you one question. Let me ask you one question. Do you care about black people?
Yes.
The one thing holding black people back is welfare.
Wrong.
Yes, it is.
Wrong.
Yes, it is.
Wrong.
Yes, it is.
You know why it's wrong?
If you take it away,
wait, let me tell you why you wrong.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. More white people are on the system of welfare any goddamn way.
But did I say anything about white people? I said, do you care about black people?
You can't put it on the system. The system's not doing it when more people of a different race.
Even though it's more of them, they are the majority. But statistically,
so this
more of us.
What?
Yeah.
You mean you talking about per capita when you look at it?
It's more of us on it.
You know why, right? Because the entire system is broken. You go on welfare because you can't get a job. You can't get a job because you got a felony. You got a felony because you had a dime back when you were 15. So you got broken down all the way back and you was like, wow, it doesn't work.
Do you mean it's a bigger percentage of us?
Yes.
Welfare?
Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, now, okay.
But there's a reason for that too.
But that's still, the entire system is in place to hold us back, and they mad at it.
It takes something drastic to change.
So I'm gonna answer your question.
It takes something drastic to make drastic change.
And you know what drastic? You know what it takes?
What's that?
It takes equal opportunity. We don't have it.
Yeah, we don't have it.
We don't have it.
We don't have it.
We don't
have it.
We don't have it.
Why is it?
If we had equal opportunity, affirmative action wouldn't exist.
I'm comparing apples to oranges.
Let me say something. Why is it you take a black woman with the same exact resume as a white woman? The name looks white, one looks black. And the white woman is twice as likely to get a job over her. You do the same thing with a white man versus a black man, and he's 5 times more likely to get the job over a white man. I mean a white man over a black man.
All right, see, there's another part of the problem. It's because we're always asking for a check, man. Why can't... Why are we always asking for... Why are we always asking for a check?
We're talking people...
Wait a minute. Hold on. What did you say?
Why are we always asking for a check? He said...
No. Did you say check or equality? I'm pretty sure you said equality.
No, a check. You know what?
I'm talking about a resume. A person who's applying for a job. That's not a handout.
It's not.
That's a person who's working to do something.
It's not. But what I'm saying is that we got to think about being more independent. We talking about black people.
What do you mean?
Answer my question.
Starting our own business and hiring our own people.
If the banks are against you, how do you start your own business?
Listen, you can start incrementally, man. It's so many different ways to start the business.
Homework, right? Can you Google Wells Fargo and black people and tell me how we can start our own business?
I got
it's literally not allowing us to get loans.
3 businesses. 3 businesses without 1 bank loan.
The system is rigged.
It ain't talking about the way we talk about it now.
3 businesses.
This is where I agree with
not 1 bank loan.
I understand what you mean.
That's the actual.
You started your personal bank loan
without 1 bank loan.
Okay, but how did you get to this point? What did you do to get to this point?
You just gotta start grassroots. It's ways of doing it.
I don't understand. How did you get the money to get these 3 businesses?
Saving it, starting it off slowly from the ground up, working a job, starting a business, letting that grow up without taking money out of
business you started.
So all I should
temporary staffing company.
I want to hear all your ideas.
Temporary staffing company.
I don't want y'all.
So you started a staffing company where you got other people jobs?
Yep.
So basically you collected resumes and handed them in for people?
Yeah.
So that job you did, that you started your own business, didn't cost technically any money to start it up, right?
It did. With me and my 2 partners, we all put in and we started it up.
But your job, your business was literally operating costs was what? You go up, walk the job and call people, like, hey, I got this guy who wants to apply for a job?
Yep.
So your operating cost was very, very low.
No.
How was that?
You gotta be cash heavy because you gotta put out payroll. You 45, 30 days out. Before you get anything.
So you pay them?
So I'm paying my employees before I get a dime. And I'm paying withholding taxes. The government want their money every week.
What is the point of this?
I'm asking, he said he started 3 businesses by himself with no bank loans. I'm trying to figure out how this correlates to anybody else who's trying to get a bank loan that's not doing three businesses by themselves.
What I'm
saying is you can't take your case and your situation and you can't apply that to the broad majority.
But you
can't do that. What you did, no, let me finish. What you did, starting your businesses by yourself, getting your job with your two partners, getting your stuff up on its own with no bank loans, congratulations, good job, well done. I can't do that. He can't do that. But he's not doing that. We're not. Everybody's not doing that. That's a special situation. That's not everybody. If everybody can do that, it'd be a whole different situation. There's a lot of people not doing that right now. So your situation, your experiences can't be applied to the broad majority. You have to be like, all right, I did this. Maybe I can teach some people how they can go out there and start their own.
I would love to. Yes.
It goes back to what you just said. Even in the welfare system, I don't mind. Look, first of all, I was never. I don't care how you look at it. I was never brought up to take food off somebody else's table. Tax wise, all that. I don't give a shit about that. My taxes are going. Once they're going, you can do what the hell you want to do. But at the end of the day, it goes back to teaching. It goes back to teaching. So if you're on welfare, we need to put the tools in place to teach the people. As Sol said before, teach the people so they're not dependent on the system. That's where we're breaking down. This young girl that's on the corner, this young girl on the corner, if she went to school, I'm sure she wouldn't be on the system.
That's not necessarily true.
What I'm saying is, he said I'd rather get 17 out of